I am. Good myself. Hey, everybody. So we had a little bit of a hiccup here, guys. And we're live again because Russ Johns just helped me because for some reason we did not go live. We're not going to call companies out. We just didn't go live. But here's the deal. Usama is not here tonight because he's not feeling very well. And we're going to talk about confidence and community. And I had a lot of confidence tonight because this is my third try, right? But the community part was going to be discussed by Usama and the whole Fab 5 thing that came out today. Now they're going to start having Usama and Alexa, what am I saying? Alex Chamber. Sorry, Alex. You wear those women's clothes sometimes live, right? Alex Chambers and Usama and Elizabeth and Aya and Ingor. They're going to be the Fab 5, as I call them. And they will be on every other week. And I was hoping that Usama could tell us more about it. They did come out today and talk about it. They'll have their own special word and their own special color. And I'm really, really happy that Russ Johns is actually on here right now. Yay. Thank you, Russ. And anybody else that wants to come on, I know there are a lot of people that are in the back room waiting for me to come on. And it said I was live, but I guess it wasn't live. So let's talk about Usama because we all love Usama. And he's not feeling well. Like I just said, he's fine. He doesn't have the big C. He was tested, he told me. So we are going to talk about Usama, but not behind his back. Because why would we talk about Usama behind his back? I'm just going to give you more information on Usama because some people don't know what Usama's all about. They just know that he's like, all the time. And tonight he didn't want to be like that. So he was born and raised in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, but he's lived in many other countries. I know he's in Africa for a while with his family, I believe. But right now he's living in Cyprus. And I really wanted to ask him tonight how many languages he knows because they seem to know more languages overseas than we do, right? That would be an exciting conversation to have with him. But he began teaching about 8 years ago, but he didn't know what coaching meant before joining the university where he went to school. He graduated with a bachelor's degree. Hi, Mariella. Yes, I made it. Hello, Mariella. Everybody's like, you're here, right? So he graduated with a bachelor's in business administration degree, along with a master's of business specializing in transformational leadership and innovation, I think it was behavior. Sorry. See, we're going to talk about this next. I was going to say, do you know exactly what that means? Usama, can you please explain that to me? I do this. I never make stuff up because I don't want to make up what I think that means, right? Because we should hear it from the source, right? And let's see what else. He also is the founder and host of Be Strong 99. That's a LinkedIn Live show. He's very well known for that. Very well known. If you haven't met him, please connect with him on LinkedIn. He wanted everyone to actually get all the information below when I actually like end this one because the people are actually on here. Hi, Ingor. Thank you for coming back. And all of his information is down there for LinkedIn. Please connect with him that way. He loves to get more people connected with him through LinkedIn. He is a life coach now for Generation Y and Z. Now, you guys, what about X? I'm an Xer. I mean, Gabe was on live on Friday night. We were playing all these Generation X songs. It was awesome. Right, Russ? Russ knows all about that. So that was super fun. And but he said he knew a lot of those songs, but let's see if he really does. But next time when he comes on, I'm hoping it will be in January because Alex is going to be on my show in January. So maybe the two of them can double up. At some point, I'm going to have the Fab 5 on my show. By the way, Elizabeth, that's what I'm calling it now. I don't know if that's the name you guys have. I can't remember. It was very early this morning when I watched your show, but it's super, super exciting. But Usama currently is working as an administration officer and pursuing his Ph.D. I think he's really tired. He said he's very tired from this morning. Ingor, you guys you totally wore him out this morning. It was and it wasn't even that early there, but it's very early this morning for him. He's going to be on this night. He's going to be on tonight at 1:30 in the morning his time. And I think he's just tired. I think he was tired. He wasn't feeling very well. So anyway, does anybody else want to come on? Say hi. I'm just kidding. You can if you want to, but I am so excited that people actually came back because I'm really, really sorry, you guys. I'm not going to name any companies, but there's a little bit of goofiness going on with the internet right now with our live streams, right? So I might have to work on that a little bit more. But anyway, what more do we know about Usama? He's always like, I don't think it would have been like that tonight. And maybe that's why he didn't show up. Oh, there's Elizabeth. Hey, Elizabeth. Elizabeth probably knows. Elizabeth, Usama's not feeling very well. And for some reason, the internet knew. Like, they knew that he was not feeling well. And they decided just to let my show go live. So I was talking to you guys 3 times ago. And I really thought you were all on here. And you guys weren't here. I saw one person. I was like, oh, hi. There's only one person. That seems really odd, right? But anyway, because I knew everyone was going to show up to see Usama and have him tell everybody about this new community project that I'm calling the community project because that's what we're calling this show. And, oh, he does? Oh, yes, he will feel. He said he doesn't. He'll feel better by tomorrow. He's okay. He said he tested negative for the C. That's all that matters because we don't want anybody to get the C, right? Hi, Susan. We're here. So Susan showed up the first time. She's like, hello, are we going live or what? She's the only one I could see. I felt really bad. But yeah, so next month I will have Alex on and Usama will be on, and that'll be great. It'll be super fun. In the meantime, we'll have everybody else on too, right? So yes, we will. I'll have all the 5 on at some point. Well, I already have Aya, who I was trying to get this. I was trying to get all the information out of her, and she's like, you can be the princess if you want, Jenny, but no, I'm not going to tell you anything. I'm like, everybody comes out on my show. Come on, right? I mean, everybody comes out and tells their secrets on my show, but no, it didn't happen that way. That didn't happen. He was a good secret keeper. That's for sure. So does anybody else have any questions about Usama? Right? Oh, it's okay. It's totally fine. It's okay that he's not here. I've had to do this by myself before. But Usama, I mean, he was just going to keep everybody up all night, right? But he did say since he wasn't feeling well, he was only going to stay on for a half hour. And I said, that's totally fine. That is totally fine. And you guys, I was going to be so good tonight. I was going to say, hi, I'm Jenny Gold with Jenny's Gold Standard. And I'm glad that you're here tonight. And I had the best person on tonight, Usama. And I was like, all of a sudden I'm like, click, click. So I didn't really do my intro. Tonight I was going to do my intro because it was Usama, but I did not. Right. Yes, Russ, they are going to all make a difference. As you do, Russ. Russ always makes a difference, right? She's a very good secret keeper. And Elizabeth, I was like, come on, you can tell me. It's really okay. It's okay. Just bring it out. You can tell me. She's like, she went for an hour and a half with me, pretty much down to tell me. Right? I'm like, Tim came out on my show. The first time he said he had leukemia, he came out on my show. You can tell me. She's like, no, can't tell you. I'm like, okay. So I was pushing it. I know I was pushing it. So sorry about that. But she didn't tell me. She did not tell me. Yes, Ross, we all hope that he feels better. He said he's pretty sure he will. I think he was really tired. I think he was tired from this morning because he was so excited. So, oh, thank you. Thanks, Elizabeth. This morning was really fun. It was really fun listening to what you guys want to do. So thank you. Thank you for finally telling us. I had a feeling, remember you guys were trying to say, well, how do you know it's not a blog? I'm like, you're not going to have a blog. Come on. 5 of you are going to have a blog together. Unless you have some really good writing. You guys probably do, though. Or no, they're sort of secrecy. I know. I mean, they were just kind of like, but wait, who's a queen? Who's a queen on your show? Because I said I could be the queen. I could be up here. It could be Russ, Hedge, me, and then the 5 of you, right? But no, Nope, that didn't happen. Hey, Gabe, you're not late to the show, by the way, just so you know. I was like, I was like, I left my ass off. I was like, there's no way that's going to happen. There's no way. There's going to be like 5 people on a blog. That'd be a very long blog. People might actually read it, right? Yep. So what is your podcast called again? Because I keep calling it the Fab Five. Is that what you said I should call it? Remember, I think you said that was a good idea. I don't remember though. Of course, people come in late. You know what, Elizabeth? This is exactly what happens on your show. And Ingor. Like, everybody comes at the last minute. I'm like, okay, just going to come on for 5 minutes and say he's not feeling well. And then it turns in like, yes, it turns in a happy day, right, Russ? John's, yes, it is a happy day. So let's see what else. Oh, our shows are what? Have 3 queens and 2 kings. Am I the queen? Oh, wait, you have 3 queens. No, because you guys have 3 and 5. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I'm not going to be, but I can be the princess, though. She had said I could be the princess. So I was really looking forward to being the princess. I can't even keep up with this. You guys are killing me right now. We call it Live with 5. I'm calling it the Fab 5, remember? Remember I said, it was Elizabeth that said, oh, that's a really good name, too. Right? I could trademark that for you. I am in marketing, too, so sometimes you can just like come up with these ideas. It's really fun. Hey, Russ, Johns, and Gabe. Yep, Ingor. We've got the big guys on right now. Big guys and the big girls too. I mean, come on. Oh, there's Howard. Howard, we made it on. Howard probably logged in originally to say, excuse me. What is this all about tonight, Susan? Actually, we were going to talk about community. And actually the whole show is going to be Usama talking about that, about community. And Usama isn't feeling very well right now. When he said he wasn't feeling well, I'm like, I didn't know you had an autoimmune disease. He's like, I don't. That's what my show's usually about. But he's been itching to be on my show, so I told him he could be on. It's just funny that it was going to be the same day that you guys announced your show. Oops, I keep going back to her. I need to get this dream out. Right? Seriously, Gabe, he saved the day. I was like, Ross, I don't know what to do. He's like, okay, let's just shut down and start over. It's my 3rd time, Gabe, trying to start this show. I really think, Gabe, the reason it wasn't working is because the gods in the sky knew that Usama was not feeling well. So they're like, sorry, Jenny, it's just not going to work. I'm like, okay. Right? So that is what happened. But I think we're going to do just fine. I just wish he could pop in here. But it's really, really late where he is, right? Howard Kaufman. We love Howard Kaufman. So anyway, you guys, for next week on my show at this time, I'm actually, look at that. The legends are that are kind. He does embody kindness. It's cool. Yes, he does. I love Howard. So I love Howard. Howard actually introduced me to Russ Johns. And then Russ Johns, and I started coming on to different shows just in the feeds and everything in January of this year. And that's when Gabe asked me to be on his show. I was like, oh, well, I don't know if I can do that. I was really nervous. And actually, Michael P. was the first person that had me on a show. I was rewatching that today, Gabe. And you know what? It's like watching, it was not my first show, but it was my first live show with somebody that I was on somebody's live show. I got to tell you though, Gabe, mine was about as funny as yours. Like him interviewing me, he was trying to get me to like tell my story. And I said, I'm not going to cry. He's like, oh, I'm not going to make you cry, but I can. He goes, but I won't make you cry. I'm like, don't make me cry. Now I'm known as a crier, but I am not going to be known as a crier for too much longer. Because Gabe will come and smack me. No, I'm just kidding. You will not. Gabe will be like, you know what, girl, just button up. Wow, look at that. You have VIPs in the room. And Howard, we have new ladies in the room too that are VIPs. We have Ingor, we have Elizabeth, We have Ingrid Elizabeth, but no, Aya's not on here. Ladies, put your hands up. Who else is here? Ladies? Right. If Emily was here, that'd be awesome. And DJ, like, where's DJ? Can somebody please tell DJ to come on? She was actually waiting too. That's right. Gabe, you know what? We talked about this on the Friday show. You talked about this, that there was an issue with, let's just say the L word, right? And then people were having problems that were like, you know what? We just find another way around it. If we do Twitter or if we have to do YouTube or anything, I'm already on them right now, but not the Twitter though. Not the Twitter. I call it the Twitter. They're in the entertainment business. And Gabe, I was talking about your show on Friday because, so Selma he talks to people as coaching for Generation Y and Z. And I was like, what about the X's? I'm like, I'm totally an X. So you were playing songs from the X generation, right? So that was great on Friday. So thank you. I was having a great time. And you know who's not here? Who was going to be here? I'm just going to call him out. Somebody can call him out right now. It's Kenny D. Kenny D is a big proponent of me. And where is he? Where is he? I mean, come on. I don't know. He probably logged in and said, forget it. She can't do it. But usually I don't have these problems, I swear. But you guys, let's talk about Greg Proctor. He's going to be on next Tuesday. I keep forgetting if I already mentioned him. He has a really rare form of cancer, very rare. And he's going to be on the show talking about it. He actually has a GoFundMe set up. But his type of cancer is not a common form from what I understand. And he was a veteran also. So we're definitely going to chat with him on Tuesday before Kara and Tim's show. So he'll be talking for a little bit before the other show, which will be great. I'm like, that would be great, people. Log in, right? That's Mariella. I'm so happy that you actually came on today. Because she wanted to say hi. Because I know Mariella's very busy, so if she pops in, you guys, that is a big deal. She's very busy, and she has a lot of people asking her to log into their shows just to say hi and everything. So I really love that she was able to come on. So does anybody have any questions? Questions from the audience? Do we have any questions? Although it's not about me tonight, it's about Usama. But I only have this about Usama right now. So if we don't have it on here, then I don't know if I can answer it. But if he was here, then he could answer it. And I don't think he knows that we're live right now. He might have tried to come on. He might have tried to, but he doesn't have the green room link. So, yeah. So any questions? Any questions? No questions. Okay. Is everybody I'm going to go over to Karen Tim's right now. Well, theirs is going to be on in about 45 minutes? Yeah, so they should be live in about, is that 45 minutes? I'm not sure. Well, it's going to be, not exactly sure what time it is. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Gabe. I just saw that you posted something on LinkedIn. Yeah, so if you guys want to have anybody else come on, if you want to ask any questions, just let me know. If not, yeah, go get ready, get some snacks, get some drinks before, sometimes you need drinks before 10 show because sometimes it's quite emotional, right? I know that. And I did not, you guys, the one time, Gabe and Howard and Russ, you guys can back me up. I did not get upset when I did the show announcing that Tim had cancer. And that's the first time he had told anybody, like live or anything. So that was a pretty big deal because my dad had passed from leukemia and lymphoma. And then I talked to Steve Sullivan, asked if he could be on my show that next week after he saw the show. So that was pretty emotional for me. But I made it. So Gabe, somebody. Oh, no, Russ just said, Gabe, the show will go on. Yes, it will, damn it. Because you know what, Gabe? You totally promoted my show. So, I mean, I have to do something. If you're promoting my show or anybody's show, that's a really big deal. So the show must go on, right? And hey, you guys, if you ever want to be on Russ John's show, contact him. And sorry, Russ, I just called you out for that. He's probably going, what? Yeah, contact him. And I know he's booked out a couple months, but it's worth it. It's worth it. You can be a pirate too. And the reason I wear these Mickey Mouse ears on Saturday is because when I was on Russia's show, I said, I don't have a pirate hat, but I do have these. And I pulled this over and see, now I'm known for these because that was my pirate hat, Mickey Mouse ears. And now I can't get out of that. That's just kind of the way it's going. Yeah, but they did find pirate Mickey Mouse ears. Nancy and Brian did. They did actually. Oh, yes, the pirate broadcast. So please share and like the pirate broadcast and hashtag pirate broadcast because they are, oh, I know. Oh, here come the, no, Usama. Yeah, Michael. Yes, but please follow the pirate broadcast or syndicate, pirate syndicate, because he's trying to get that name out too. So yeah, Michael, you know what? Usama didn't feel well. And it took me 3 times to get this to go live. But hey, you know what? With a little help from our friends and from our family from LinkedIn, that's Russ Johns. He actually helped me get, I was like, what's going on with me? Why won't this go live right now? But yeah, he's not on tonight. He's not feeling very well, but he believes he's going to feel well tomorrow. I think, yes, he is ill. And I believe that, oh, thanks, Russ, for saying that. Yeah, he should be better. He just said that he's really tired. And I think got worn out from the announcement this morning. And that's okay. That is totally okay because, you know, I'm super excited that they're going to have that show. And I know I'm going to be the princess. Someday I'll be the princess on there. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll get back on in the future. Yes, he will. I'll bring him on in January. And that's when one of his Fab 5 people, as I'm calling them, I hope to have them all on soon. But yeah, so Alex will be on also in January as he starts his new job. So that'll be super fun. I mean, who knows if Carter will be on too, right? Yeah, Carter likes to come on for sure. So there'll be more to come for sure. And he wants to be on. He's been asking me, oh my God, since he interviewed me in like April or May, it's like, when can I be on your show? Like when I went live, I was like, it's booked out 3 months. It actually was booked out 3 months until I went on my little hiatus. And that's what we talk about on Podcast Not Podcast. We talk about autoimmune diseases and how people need to rest. It's fun to do like 50 some shows. I had 58 shows actually in a year, but they weren't all live. And it was pretty tiring because I was talking about pretty serious issues even before I was in live. So, yeah, so that's why I took a little bit of a break. People need to take a break. It's okay. When you're doing 2 shows and posting 3 articles a week about pretty serious issues, it can take a toll on you. But you know what? This is a happy show. This is a happy show, and we have to be happy because Usama would be like, right? He'd just be freaking out the whole time. So, and you know what? I told him, I said, people are going to think that you don't want to talk to me if you're not all hyper. So, right? He's always hyper. He's always fun. So, and I said, you can still be on the show, but no, that's not going to happen tonight. He just wasn't feeling very good. So that's okay. It's totally fine. But you guys are going to get him, in 2? So when are you guys going to have your first show? I think I just saw it. Is it in 2 weeks? Let's see here. So what do you think? You guys put the date of your first show in here if you're still on. I think it's the 21st. Is that right? Is it the 21st? No. I think it's a Tuesday, right? I'm not sure. I just don't know. See, I don't like to say things I don't know the truth about because I might not be saying the right thing. So I think I don't know if it's in probably 2 more weeks, but I just don't know the time or anything. So, with that, I'm not going to say anything more. So does anybody have any other questions? I think everybody's sad that Usama's not here, but that's okay. Yeah. So next year, oh my God, can you believe I just said that? Next year. So next year, I'm going to focus more on the autoimmune diseases again. I think that's really important that people are able to talk about what's going on with them, right? And let me see here. Restaurants. I don't recall when my first. You don't recall when my first episode. I didn't ask for your first episode. I asked you for Usama's, or the Fab Five, as I call them. But that's okay, Russ, because you probably don't remember. Russ has had, how many have you had now? You've had like 500. Have you had like 550 now? Or 520? Maybe. Yes, you can go to the grocery store now. I know I told people, go get a drink, go get some food, and just sit back and relax, right? But yes, you can totally go. And you guys, it is, we've been on for 26 minutes. So I'm sure people are hungry. And Elizabeth, go make food for your kids and your family, okay? Before you like log out of here and I go, where did Elizabeth go? But you guys, thank you so much for coming. Oh, what do you mean you're not counting? Oh, what do you mean you're not counting? Come on, Russ. Yes, you were. Because I said, everybody come up for my 500th show. Come on. You're not doing quite as many. I mean, you went from 5 to 3, but 3's a lot still. You're having some great guests on there too. So thank you, Russ. We all appreciate you. But I'm going to let Russ go to the grocery store. I'm going to let you guys go. But thank you for coming on tonight. And I really appreciate it. Yes, I can chat for like a half hour, but not an hour, right? Oh, see, Russ does that. Like, say kindness cool and smiles are free. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I said on Elizabeth's, was it Elizabeth's or Ingrid's show? I said something about, well, kindness is cool and smiles are free. You guys were like, well, that's Russ John's tagline. And I'm like, yeah, but he said I can use it if I give it back. He thought that was pretty funny. So, yeah. So I told him that I did take his tagline for one of your shows, just as I put it in there. And I said, I can take it. Right. I said, I can take it just for a couple minutes and I'll give it back. Right. But I love Russ. Russ, thank you so much for tonight. Oh, Alex, you did not miss it. Alex, and we have to go back again. All right. How much more time do we have? Alex, we have another 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Okay. So, Usama is sick. He doesn't feel very well. So I think you got him too excited this morning. So, so he did not make it. And it's okay because, you know me, I can talk for a half hour, but it's because I have all of you here. So that's the best. That's the best. That I can have all of you guys here too. And thank you. Really, thank you so much. But yeah, Alex, did not miss it. Just give your buddy a virtual hug over in Cyprus, okay? But he's going to be okay. He got tested for the C, and he was fine. So it's called the C, right? Yep, he's fine. But you guys, let's all give a big hug and prayers for Nancy Barrow's dad. He's in the hospital right now, and she's very sad about that. He's very sad, and that's why she didn't do some things this weekend with Brian. Because her mom's trying to deal with this by herself. So please reach out to Nancy. Just did a real post before I got on here. Well, before I got in here the first time. Okay, I was not reading LinkedIn Live, so when I wasn't able to get on here, I promise. So but yeah, Alex, definitely reach out to Russ, okay? Let me on his show too, if you haven't been on there yet. And Russ, you know that Alex is like my neighbor up north in Colorado Springs. Not Colorado Springs. Oh my gosh, that's Travis. No, in Fort Collins. So yes, he was going to come and bring me food one day. I couldn't get over there to warm up. Oh, it's the wrong way. Over there. I can't. I'll get this right. Yeah. So he was going to come here to warm up food for me or bring me food. Oh, Emily's here. Yes, Emily, girlfriend, you did not miss anything because Usama's sick. So I've been running the show by myself for almost 30 minutes. So you guys, I asked Alex, not Alex, so I asked John, I can't even talk, Russ Johns how to end this. He said, just end it. See, I have to get an outro and I don't have an outro yet. So Gabe, let's talk about that, okay? And Russ, let's talk about that. Because I need an outro before I click all you guys off. Say bye-bye, right? But, no, see, I can't not have Alex say yay to Emily Harmon, because Emily had you guys watch Emily's show from last night, please. It's very important for men and women. She was talking about an issue that men and women are dealing with, especially during COVID, although what she was talking about happened before COVID years ago. But there's a lot of what's going on right now with men and women being abused verbally and mentally and things like that. Physically and mentally. It's really important that people learn about this. And it was a very genuine show. That's my genuine outro. I know, Emily, we'll talk about that when you're in Denver, right? But you guys, seriously though, I'm calling out certain people because right now you guys are really having great podcasts. And Emily, we love you. And we really hope that people will watch that show from last night. It's very important. And Russ, you've had some pretty great people on too lately. And Gabe, you too, right? Every time I learn something, you're welcome, Emily. Every time I learn something from Gabe, I'm like, you just had somebody on that just said not to do that. Now you're doing it and I'm doing it too. So I gotta watch these things a little bit more. But, I can't do it all the time. Right? But anyway, you guys, thank you so much. I'm over a minute and 53 seconds, and I promised I wasn't going to do that. So you guys have a great night. Thank you for showing up for me and Usama, and send me your prayers and hearts, right? If I get this right, not. So you have to figure out how to. But anyway, you guys, love you. Have a great night. Bye. Thank you.